a talk, her objectives are to be less formal, to watch the words and sentence structure that she's chosen, to use metaphors in her talk, and eliminate jargon. And timer, Madam Timer. Is it okay if I call you Madam? Mr. Timer. I know, 6 minutes. She has asked for. The title of her talk is What is SEO? Our speaker is Cindy Turrietta.
Say Turrietta. It's like Turrietta only with a T.
Cindy Turrietta.
No big deal. Everybody gets it wrong. I even don't say it correctly. It's really, anybody who's Hispanic can say it better than I can. Talk about starting a talk with using what was it, acronyms or, like, what is SEO, right? SEO is search engine optimization in the marketing world. So just imagine that you've done a search in Google, Bing, any search engine, even YouTube, right? YouTube's a search engine, a video search engine. Imagine the results in your brain. You want to make sure that you're getting good results. If you have a website with a mission, meaning you sell products, services, or you have information that you want people to find, look at those results. Do some searches on your search words, right? What people would use to find you. Is your website showing up? Or it could even be a social media property or a forum or anything that uses your keywords. Are you there? How would you feel if your website isn't showing up? You feel like you've wasted a lot of money on a website. So if you have a website with a mission, you want it to get found in the search engines. I always like to say SEO is like building a house. So search engine optimization is like building a house. You want to start with a strong foundation. And you want to know what those search words are that people are using to find your topic or to find your information. I had a client once who had a widget back in the days before widget was actually a word. And he called it a widget, but nobody searched for widgets. And it was a kitchen thing. But people search for kitchen gadgets, so I had to encourage him to think about using the word gadget instead of widget. And that was really hard for him to do because he wanted to use widget. Content is king when it comes to websites. Many of you who are in marketing and maybe not may have heard of that. Content is king. These days it's quality content as far as optimizing for the search engines goes. You want to make sure you have quality content because every time we optimize for the search engines, we're also optimizing for people, for us. We don't want to find horrible results when we do searches in the search engines. We want to find good, relevant results. So content is king. I made up a little phrase. I didn't do the content is king. Someone else came up with that long before I did. But is your content likable, linkable, and shareable? So LLS, is your content LLS? Think about that. Every time, if you're a writer, you're writing a blog post, you're writing something for somebody else, is it likable, linkable, and shareable? Keyword, you want to use your keywords throughout your website. In your title, when you name a picture or an image, you want to use those keywords for that page. That tells Google what that page is about. We as humans don't care what you called your picture, right? But at least if we name it with our keywords, then Google, that gives another signal to Google of what that page is about. Search engine optimization runs the gamut. Is that the right use of it? I couldn't read that from over there. Runs the gamut from using it throughout your website, really, from the title tags to the body copy to the images to even how you link internally between your pages. If you're going to link to another page, use the keywords for that page to link to. That tells Google what that page is about. If content is king, then links are the king's ransom, because without links, that content isn't going to do anything. It's not going to get found in the search engines, and your internal links you have complete control over. You don't necessarily have control over how other people link to you, but you do have control over how you do your internal linking, and that's super important. There's also a technical side to search engine optimization, and that has to do with how the website is built, the foundation. Besides the keywords, there's another foundation, and that's the platform that you're on. Are you using WordPress or Drupal or Website Tonight? You know, that will make a difference. And the biggest part of that is speed, page load time. Do your pages load quickly? If they don't, it's not because you have too much content on them. If you had no pictures, your pages would load instantly fast, so long as your server was set up correctly. So there are technical aspects to search engine optimization that need to be taken into consideration as well. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Yes? And this is just 5 minutes worth, right? So the benefits of good search engine optimization for your website, or optimizing a website for search engines, is also optimizing it for users. You get better visibility in the search engines. You have better user experience on your website because it's organized in a way that's good for users. And all of that gets your content, your great copy found and read by lots of people, and get your message across. Don't forget to include calls to action. Not really a optimization thing, but it's a user thing, right? We get to the end of the copy and we don't know what to do, or we don't know what they want us to do. So be sure to use great calls to action. Does anybody have any quick questions before we're done? Yes?
Are we able to set up a meeting to like talk about this with you in more detail?
Absolutely.
Because
I love talking about it. So 5 minutes is hard, but I can talk about it all day long.
Do people pay for Google to like have their website come up first?
Organically, no. Paid ads, yes.
Oh.
And those don't affect the organic rankings. Thank you.
Okay.